Being raised in a two-parent home, married family, and going to live with your pops, how did you find yourself as an adult in the red pill space?
Man, it really just stemmed from online conversation, bro.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels at the time was blowing up.
Mhm.
I didn't know anything about red pill in the sense of like the ideology, but
Right.
I had came to a very similar conclusions just by interacting and
Right.
listening to women.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, how I got to the red pill space was Kevin Samuels and then Lapeef.
Mm-hmm.
Every time
Right.
Kevin Samuels' name
Right.
pop up,
Right.
Lapeef would be right there.
Right.
And it was a call-in show, and it took me months, and I finally called in.
So what about Kevin kind of struck you in a way that made you want to listen?
I think it was how he articulated his thoughts.
Okay.
Not necessarily that I agree with him,
Mm-hmm.
and in every aspect, but the fact that I could track and follow the train of logic.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's a big deal. If I can follow
Yeah.
where we're going, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I don't have to agree, but I can
Right,
at
right,
least it's thought out. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Most people just be like, I think this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. When I first heard Kevin, he didn't say anything to me that I hadn't heard or dealt with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the narrative is that he's our daddy and he taught us everything we know. And it's like not really. It was like a spokesman for what we had been through or what we know about it, what we seen our fathers, uncles, they
Right.
go through. And I thought that this was the first time I had seen somebody do it correctly because I've seen the Tommy Sotomayor's before that was really
See,
his
and
face.
I ain't know nothing about him.
See, I got in red pill right after I got divorced. And that was like 2014, 13.
Yeah, I ain't know shit about shit.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. At that time, the space was like, how do I explain it? It was real. It was pure. It was like it was really guys coming to a space to get understanding of what we've been through. Because
Okay, yeah.
I believe, just from my personal point of life, there hasn't really been platforms for men to just speak about our perspective of relationships and dealing with women. Like
True.
or unless you're saying, well, happy life, happy wife, son. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever your mama say, or it's like I'm used to hearing that. I wasn't used to hearing the perspective that, well, your mama really didn't let me see you, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And me being from the 2-parent household situation, I was removed from that too. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, we got like distant relatives and cousins that be in street life, shit like that. But for the most part, aunties, first cousins,
Yeah.
everybody on like a straight and narrow path. We don't really do crazy shit.
Right. So Kevin was the kind of the first person you kind of heard that come from
Yeah.
that space.
Honestly, yeah. And,
Yeah.
and then it was just interesting, man. It was just like
Captivated.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
nah, he right though. Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be like,
Yeah.
nah, he right. I was thinking the same shit. Man.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm younger, so like I think when I first saw him, that was like I think it was 23, 22, some shit like that.
During the pandemic?
2018. So I was in college at the time. And 2 years later, so more so 2020. So right before the pandemic, right in that area, yeah.
Okay. So from your upbringing to being in this space,
Yeah.
What I hear a lot in this space is that this space isn't real life, or the talking points are not real. From what you had seen and then coming to this, like your life experience and then coming to this space,
Yeah.
how much difference was it?
That's why I always laugh at that shit, because it's like, where y'all be at? Like,
Yeah.
I'll be out. See, the other thing too, they say is y'all niggas don't go outside.
Right.
And I'm like, fam,
Right.
you don't know who you're talking to.
Right.
Mind you, all right, I'm an incel.
You
So.
5'6".
Right, I'm 5'6", I'm an incel. So
Yeah.
sure, I don't go outside. I get that, but
Right.
no, I see shit, I hear shit,
Yeah.
I've experienced it. Nah, this is real life. Like, niggas not lying about what's going on.
Right.
I may not agree with how they come to the conclusion, but it's real. Like, it's definitely real.
So tell me something that you disagree with the Kevin Samuels message? Like, what was one of the things where you just like vehemently disagree with?
I think some of the masculine, like calling women masculine, some of those identifiers that he used, I just did not agree with.
Mhm.
And that just could be due to the separation in generation. So
Mhm.
some of the things when it came to like women getting an education, he was like,
Right, right,
"Why would you get an education? You know, use it well because they're an adult, just
right,
like I'm an adult,
right,
and we
right,
going through the same
right,
process
right, right, right,
of trying to establish ourselves as young people. So yeah,
Mhm.
go to school if that's what you're gonna do.
right,
Just don't have a dickhead attitude."
right, right.
So some of that stuff, I'll be like, I don't know why you mad at her about getting an education. Or if they make money, I don't think women that make money are necessarily bad because
Mhm.
I've seen that shit work in my favor.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
sometimes women will make money and
We
trick it off. I'm not saying I ain't no thought
you're
you.
not a homosexual.
All right, I'm not a thought pocket or nothing.
Right.
I'm just saying,
But you got some nice shit.
yeah,
Right,
and
right,
like
right.
he like, oh yeah, you
Yeah.
fuck with people. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think see this is one of my issues with the space too.
Okay.
It's like I think too many guys in this space have not had the ability to get the woman that they actually want. So their perspective is so skewed because it's like you can't understand why this chick will mess with this dude who ain't worth. Let's just say he ain't worth nothing. He's doing something for her, and I don't think they've ever been the guy that could do something for this woman that they want. What you think about that?
I can see that in a lot of situations.
Hmm.
Um, this space, the space as a whole is really sometimes it's based on just false morality, and I think that's the problem that I have with it.
Hmm.
So it's like and every guy has been that guy. Like
Yeah.
every single guy. None of these niggas have been losers. I
Right.
I haven't openly admitted like, yo, I was a loser. I
Right.
was the nerd.
Right.
Shit didn't pop off till I got graduated and
Right.
niggas started developing a little bit more.
Right. The little ugly duckling stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Right.
but all these niggas been that guy. All these niggas.
Right.
So when I hear that and then
Uh-huh.
I talk about an experience that I had with women that are bad or
Right.
and it don't line up, I'm like, somebody fucking lying.
Somebody cap.
Somebody lying. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's you,
Right.
but nigga, it look like it's you.
Right. Right.
It's you.
Right.
You're a liar.
I mean, bro, it's a lot of cap, or it's like a lot of naivety. Like
Yeah,
they just don't know.
some shits. I hear shit sometimes, and I'm like,
Right.
and mind you, I'm the virgin, right? I
Right.
am.
Oh, let's get into that.
Sure, let's get into it.
Okay, let's get into that because